Matt Matrix 23. I'd like to talk to you today about Earth Angels. Call me crazy, but I think I'm an Earth Angel. Hold up, hear me out. Sounds silly when you think of the biblical version of an angel, doesn't it? Up there on high with wings on fire in the sky. Try and think of it more in a way of a soul who's incarnated on this planet for an angelic purpose. I think that are people who've always felt different, or perhaps like they didn't belong. Maybe you have an attraction to healing or teaching or spiritual work. What you will have is a highly empathic, service-orientated and often sensitive nature. You'll be here to help raise others' vibration. I think there's sometimes physical signs too. Do you often feel drained around negative energy, experience ringing in the ears and vivid dreams? Is your favourite place to be beside a body of water? When you meet one, you may feel instantly calm, understood or uplifted, as if they can see straight into your heart. I believe acts of compassion towards Earth Angels amplify, bringing unexpected blessings, synchronicities, or just that rare sense of being in the right place at the right time. Whether you see them as literal angels or just deeply sensitive humans, the message is the same. Kindness is never wasted. But let's think about this rationally. If there's Earth Angels, then there's probably Earth Demons too. In esoteric philosophies, angels and demons aren't seen as good versus evil beings, but expressions of the same energy under the law of polarity. The law of polarity states that everything has an opposite, and opposites are just different degrees of the same thing. Example, hot, cold, love, hate, light, dark. They're not separate forces, but positions on one continuum. So if we apply this thinking to angels and demons, angels could be seen as personifications of higher vibration, guidance, protection, expansion, compassion, and demons personifications of lower vibrations, fear, temptation, contraction, and shadow. Under polarity, both are manifestations of the same archetypal energy, one expressed in harmony, which is angelic, and one in distortion, which is demonic. Yes, but why does this matter spiritually? Well, instead of seeing demons as evil others, they could be seen as shadow teachers, parts of the same spectrum that challenge growth. Angels then represent the same energy field, but in its pure, aligned form. This frames spiritual work not as fighting evil, but as transmuting lower vibration into higher vibration. If you want to think about it in ways of personal integration, you could see Earth Angels as having qualities like intuition, compassion and patience, and demonic people as having fears, anger, addictions and unresolved trauma. Both live in the psyche, and wholeness comes when we acknowledge both poles and integrate them rather than rejecting one side. When we meet an angel, we encounter the uplifting, aligned frequency. When we meet a demon, we encounter the shadow, but also a mirror for transformation. By the law of polarity, they are not enemies. They are the two ends of the same spectrum of spiritual energy. So we should never stop working on our own inner demons and recognise other people's traumas, etc. as opportunities for growth. Feed into the right energy inside yourself and choose to be an Earth Angel rather than a demon.